Yes, you're welcome back. We are going to continue. Here we're going to look at $_post super global. This super global. Okay, for now we're going to leave these two and this one as well. Okay, we'll study them later. Okay, but this time around we're going to look at the ones that we are going to start using immediately. Okay. Yes, then $_post, that is what we are going to look at. I'm going to delete this. $_post super global is actually used to collect form data. It is used to collect form data. Okay. You know, when you have a form, then you have a field for name, address, email, and all the rest of them. You collect those data, like when someone filled the form, you use $_post to collect the information that person enters in that form. Hope that makes sense. So in this tutorial, I think we are going to create a form and use it. So to create a form quickly, we're going to just type in form. Okay. When you type in form, then you type in action. Okay. You type in action equals to, let's say action is actually where you want the form to be processed. You know, if you are building a form, you are going to decide whether to code or whether to create a code that is going to process that form in the same page as the form, or to create a code that will process that form in another page and link it to the form. Let me give you an example. This is a page right now. Okay, then and we are building a form right now, and after building this form, we are going to make a code that will work on this form, so that when you click on the submit button, that code will be triggered. It will collect the information in that form, and they do whatever we want it to do with that information. Okay, so that code can be within this page or outside this page. Maybe you can create another page, okay, and do the coding there while the form stays here. So if you want to create another page so that you can code or you can make all the code that will be used to process this form, then you have to enter the name of that page here. Let's say you want you create a page here right now. Let me just do it outside here. Maybe later I'll do it within. Let's say you create a page right now. Say I'm creating a page. Remember, I clicked here to create a page. Okay, good. Then you save the page as, let's say, form underscore validation.php. Okay, so this is the page or the script that will process this form, the form that is in this index. You get me? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that name here, the name of that form, of that page that we process it. We put it form validation.php. So that is the script, the page that contains the script that will process the form. You get that? Then here now you are going to say method. This is where you now enter post. Remember, we want to collect the form data using $_post method. Okay, so you put post here. Okay, then you close it. Then you come down here, close the form, okay. Very good. Then you save. Oh, sorry, this form is being created. I made a mistake here. Please don't make this mistake. This form is being created within a PHP script. Okay, it's supposed to be created outside the PHP script. Okay, that it is a HTML form, remember? Okay, HTML form should be created in HTML page. Okay, so what I'm going to do is that I'm going to remove it from this, close up this, then I'll come down. I'll quickly create HTML document. Okay, quickly create HTML document, say doc type. Okay, HTML. Then head, just to do something quickly, okay? Head. Then you close head. Don't just want to enter anything in the head, okay? Okay, then body. Okay, we are going to work within the body, okay? Body. That's great. Good. Then we'll now come within this. This is where I will now paste the form here. That's better right now, okay? So this is the form. Okay, this is the action, the page that contains the script that is going to be used to process this form. You get that? And the method of collecting the form information, okay, which is post. So having done that, we are going to start. Let's say, you know, we've created a form before, but I just want this one to be quick as possible. Just say, okay, let me just put label, no pen, just put label for, just say name, for name, okay, then you type in name, you close label, okay, then come down here, put impute, then put type equals to, you remember how we created the form, okay? The type of input here is text, because we are creating a text input, okay? Then we put ID, put the same name here, this name here for the ID, okay? Just say name. If you've forgotten how to create a form, you have to refer to our lecture there. Okay, but if you still remember, just follow me. Okay, just the form. Then please, this thing is very important. This one I want to do now is very important. Every form has a name. Okay, every form control has a name. Like this input, text input right now, name, supposed to have a name. This name is so important. It is going to be used by PHP, this PHP script. You get that? That is what is going to use to collect this user information here. Okay, so I will call it, let's say, name. Or let me just say here, I will call it first name. First name, okay, then I'll come here, say first underscore name. Don't give any space for this. You can give a space for this because this is just what you are going to see in the form. Okay, that's the label you are going to see in the form. Okay, good. Maybe you can put break here so that it will break to the next line. The control will break to the next line if it is how you want it. Okay, good. So having done this, and then you put the name, good. Then you now close it. Then you come down, you repeat the process. Repeat the process. Okay, let me add placeholder. Placeholder, though it's not a must, you mustn't add a placeholder. I just want to add it so I'll show you what it is. let's just say enter your first name. Placeholder will guide you. Enter your first name, help you to know what actually to enter in case if you are confused. Okay, I will come here now. I'll make break. Sorry, I'll break to the next line. Break, maybe I'll break 2 times to give it a good space. Then I'll copy this. Good. Then I will replace this with last name or surname. Surname. Then this surname as well. Okay, then this surname. Surname. Okay. Then come here. Change it. Okay. Again. Surname. I always want to put, write it in full and separate it with a underscore. Okay, you can put any name here, it mustn't be surname. You can say S name or whatever name, but I just want it to be in full. I'm used to that. Okay, so it will be easy for me to make a reference. Okay, good. So having done this, I'll just come here and say enter your surname. Your surname. Okay. I think we've done justice to this. We've actually done justice. So we have the form. Okay, what remains here now is the button. Then you enter the button. Okay, then you say type, submit. Now it's a submit button. Okay, then you give it a name. The name is so important. You can also call it submit. Remember that this name is going to be used by PHP script, okay, to process this form. Okay, then you close it. Then you enter what you want to do. Maybe say register. Okay, then you close the form, the button. Beautiful. So I think you have it all right now. Okay, I have to add break here, so that the button will break to the next line. Okay, good. One more break. Good. Let's check what we have right now. Let's check what we have. You see what we have right now? We have the first name. Okay, now this is what I mean by placeholder, and I just see the information inside this first name. Say enter your first name. That's the placeholder I'm talking about. Enter your first name. Okay, surname. See enter your surname. That's the placeholder. Okay, then and this is the bottom. So this is the form we have. Okay, if you want, you can put a heading on top of this form. Just on top of it, you put head H1 and say registration form. Registration form. Okay, you close H1. Beautiful. Okay, maybe you can decide to guide them. Just put paragraph, open paragraph. Then you put maybe enter your first name and surname below. Okay, and surname below and click on submit on register. Okay, surname below to register. Simple. Stop it, then close the paragraph. Beautiful. Then having done this, let's look at how it is right now. This is how it is right now. So this is the registration form, and this is the information that is guiding the process, and this is where the user is going to fill the form. If you see that there's no styling, there's no CSS used here, that's why it's looking like this. If you style it, it makes it look more beautiful, but let's just work with the default as it is. Okay, because what we're actually concerned about right now is the coding. Okay, good. Let's quickly go to the coding aspect quickly. Let's go to the coding aspect quickly. We are going to go to this form validation.php right now. Then you open PHP script. You open PHP script, PHP, and then you close it. You remember that you mustn't close if PHP, if what is going to be in this particular script is only PHP script, then no need for closing. But let me just close it. That is to say, if all that is going to be in this page is PHP script, then you mustn't close it. Okay, you mustn't close it. Okay, but if it is going to contain any other code other than PHP, then you have to close it. But let me just close it. Okay, no harm. Okay, so having done that, now let me quickly start. I'll just create a variable. I'll call it first name. First name variable, first underscore name variable equals to. So I'm now going to use $_post, like I told you, $_post. Then within this now, you remember to put quote, double quote. Within this quote now, I will enter the name. Remember the name. This is the name I'm talking about here. The name of this first name, this name, first name. You see that? You can come and copy it. That is what is going to, PHP is going to use here. Okay? Then you close it up here. Beautiful. So having done that, you repeat the process. This time I'll have to copy this one, enter. Okay, here I'm going to change it to last name. I'm creating a variable last name, last underscore name. Then I will use $_post this time around. I change it to last name. Make sure that it corresponds to this last name here. Let me delete this. Okay, make sure it corresponds to this last name. Okay, surname, not last name, please. Surname, please. Okay, good. Now go here. Now put surname. That means I have to change this variable to surname. The surname, whatever. Okay, let me just make it one variable, please. Surname like this. But that means I have to go and change, because it's just one word. Then I have to go and change this here to be the same. Do you see how it is now? This must correspond to this. Okay, if it didn't, if there's a possibility that you're going to make a mistake, just come and copy it here to be sure that you are entering correct information. You get that? To avoid any mistake. And again, just know that this and this must not be the same. You can decide to use another variable for this, maybe S name, whatever. If you want both to be the same, that's okay. But just know that the content of this here, of this place, what is here must correspond to what you have here, what you have in this name, okay, in this name attribute. So important. If it is different, then it means that this $_post will search for this and will not find it. You get that? And you remember that what connected this page to this index page is this method, this action. Do you see form validation? So when I click submit now, this action, it will take action immediately and search for this page, and it will find this page, and this page will now perform the work. Okay, so with this $_post, we're able to collect the content of the first name and the content of the surname. You get that? To show you that we collected the content of the first name and surname, what I'm going to do is I'm going to echo. I'll just say echo first name. Echo first name. First name. Oh, sorry, I put and instead of Dara. First underscore name, please, because that's a small. So that you see that it will echo this. Okay, to echo this first name. Immediately I enter that. Okay. You see what will happen right now? Let's do it. So I'll come here now. Good. I'll enter my first name, Ushe, and my surname, Onkwalo. Okay. Then I will submit. There's something I didn't do, but let's just try this. You see, it worked. It worked. Okay, Ushe. It echoed Ushe immediately. That is to say, it was able to collect Ushe and a code Ushi. Okay, we are going to stop here. In the next lecture, we are going to continue from where we stopped. Okay, thank you so much.